Timeout. Greg's saying yes. He's giving me thumbs up over there. Good job.
We're getting a lot of these trucks on fire. Is that normal?
Yeah. Yes, that is 1,000% normal. Kevin.
Yo.
Bring the lights down. Bring it back up.
Bring it back up.
This will be what breaks it for good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kinda Funny Morning Show for Thursday, June 1st.
Greg, it is June
2017.
Do you know what that means?
That means that Kinda Funny Live 3 is 2 days away.
2 days away.
I was showing you one of the packages I'm working on.
It looks fantastic. I was showing you some of the graphics I was working on.
They look fantastic
They
as
go,
well.
They go together like peanut butter and dirt.
Just like our cups here from Paula Joyce.
Look at you.
Oh my God.
What?
I need a haircut so bad.
you getting a
I
haircut?
look disgusting.
Here's what I did last week.
Disgusting.
Look at my hair. I look fucking stupid.
you look great. You look
I look
fine.
bad in the Wonder Woman video too.
No, you don't look bad in one video. You
Everyone
got a nice
hates me.
thick head
Jen's
of hair.
gonna leave me.
Jen's
Oh,
not
right
gonna
there.
leave you.
Justin Ryan Bear. Why does Greg look so sweaty? Fuck!
You don't look sweaty at
You
all.
don't look sweaty. You're doing that video though.
In the video, I look sweaty?
Well, we all look sweaty in that because we're glistening. Except for Lex. She looks perfect. And Hunter just looks like an alpha male. Hunter just looks like...
Kevin, you want to throw this up since we're talking about it? Just so
Yeah,
we can
just
see
throw
the
it up. Hunter just looks like they took all the really good parts, made him,
Yeah.
and then the leftovers, they were like, let's just give those
Kinda
to the
Funny
short
reacts to
Italian
what-
guy.
Sure,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
yeah,
Like
well,
they took
I
the
mean-
height, the good looks, the chiseled facial expressions,
The fact that
the
you're
better
falling
beard.
asleep as the video begins doesn't help. I mean, you know
I'm
what I mean?
not. I'm
Yeah, your
not.
eyes
Here's
on.
what I did though, and I'll tell
Yeah.
you this right now. And you don't
Yeah.
do this, but you could. I went and got the tightest fade I've ever gotten in my entire
Yeah.
life last Saturday.
Yeah.
And I did it on purpose. I was like, let's go down, let's go as short as we possibly can go, knowing that in a week it's gonna grow out into this nice little light fade, which it has. Now that served two purposes. One, I de-stressed before I went into the week. They gave me the hot towel, which
Yeah,
is good.
of course.
Two, don't have to worry about making my way downtown.
Walking fast?
Walking fast, and getting the haircut.
fast?
Yeah, all
You're-
that
you're
stuff.
haircut bound? Okay.
So I'm thinking before E3,
Yeah.
before Saturday, before the conferences and all that stuff, like a couple days before, go treat yourself.
Dude, I'm getting a haircut today, hopefully.
Okay, well that should last.
Because I need it for Kinda Funny Live.
Yeah, that'll last.
Because I just don't like looking back at videos and being like, because I feel like there's a moment that it goes where you're always on the teeter-totter of haircut.
Yeah.
Does it look good,
Yeah.
does it look bad? And it goes boom, so fast where you lose it.
You really
Where
do.
I look in the mirror and I'm
You
like,
really
fuck, I
do.
look good. And then, you know what, 2 days later, I look at this fucking shit. And I'm like, well, now I look good.
The thing is, you don't look bad.
Yeah?
You don't look bad. You've got such a good head of hair that it just looks good no matter what.
Sure.
Mine, because the sides grow out
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah.
I start looking like a door-to-door salesman from the '70s, and I don't like that. There's a lot of old promo pictures of me before I used to get the fade.
Yeah.
That I can't stand. I cannot stand.
I see, I'm sorry about
But
that.
then I'm flexing in them, so I'm like, well,
There you go.
There is
you
that.
go. You look better now. You look markedly better now. In
Yeah,
in
thank
everywhere.
you.
Head
Thank
to
you.
toe. Dick especially. Well, going back, we're looking through old Kinda Funny stuff for some of the projects I'm working on. You look at, see, you're doing it perfectly from the left hand. I gotta do this from there. There you go. I spilled a bit. No
well,
one
it's hard for you because you're on the other side.
Yeah.
You want to switch?
No.
Okay.
Kinda Funny Live, 2 days away.
Also, I'm drinking iced coffee out of this. So I can
E3
totally
pretty
this.
much 1 week away.
Oh, excited about that.
Are you?
Yeah, I am actually.
E3's gonna be great. E3's gonna be a lot of fun this year.
I'm very excited. I looked through the plan. I looked through the things that we're going to do. I think it's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
I've rectified the fact that there's just going to be about 4,000x more people on the show floor
Yeah.
than was in prior years. And by the way, last year's E3 was fucking packed. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great to see everyone, all the best friends out there that are going.
Sure.
And some of our friends that we don't get to see that often. It's going to be good.
Okay.
Plus, we're only there for 2 days. So what could possibly go wrong?
What I've been thinking about doing is going downstairs to the salon and getting my haircut.
That salon would be
Because
amazing.
that would make it so quick.
Okay, here's the
That's
deal.
my
though.
problem is I hate haircuts. They take
There is a cool barber shop 2 blocks down by the Fog Cafe.
Okay.
I think it's
the old
called-
fog lifter.
I forget what it's called. It's called like
Oh,
cut.
the tattoo parlor.
It's near the tattoo parlor. I think it's called Cut to the Chase.
It's in the tattoo parlor.
Can
Is
I
it?
get a tattoo and a haircut at the same
Yeah.
time?
I don't think it's in there. I think it's right next to the tattoo parlor.
I believe it was just one door that they share.
It's possible. Anyway, we should go there. I'll tell them what you need. I'll go with you.
I don't want to
give
fade.
them the tight fade.
No, I don't want a tight fade.
Take it down to the skin. Is what
No, I don't want that at all. Please
They'll
stop.
give you the normal cut, but they'll just go a little short here. They'll go down to a 1 right here, so it'll be kind of like this length, mid length.
Okay.
Okay. Come up here, give you a little bit more of the wave, poof, and take some of the girth off this side.
The girth is, there's way too much girth. And
But we're not gonna. I'm gonna tell them to keep the shelf. You gotta say keep the shelf.
what's the shelf?
This is the shelf. See this right here?
Oh, this thing right
This,
here, the
this
part?
right here is the shelf with the part. If you don't tell them to do that, they'll take this down, and then you just fade it on the sides, and then you just have the wave over.
No.
They call that the Sean Pitts. You don't want the
No,
Pitts.
nobody wants the Sean Pitts.
Only Pitts can be Pitts.
I think you could have just left that. No one wants Sean Pitts.
Oh, that's.
Oh, he knows I'm fucking around. I took his money. I'll do it
want you,
anytime.
Sean Pitts. Oh, look at my face.
Kevin's doing the face where he's.
Did you take his money or did he just give you a big sign and said, "Oh yeah, the money's"?
He gave me a very poorly written check that didn't make any sense.
Sure,
Correct.
sure. He
Doom
could have
Patrol
given you a real
78
check.
says,
that
Nick,
time.
your hair is awful. Stop trying to ruin Greg's. Fat words coming from a bald man. Doom Patrol 78.
Whoa.
I don't know why I said fat words.
Whoa.
I don't even know.
Just get power through it. Power
I don't
through
know.
it.
I don't even know if he's
No,
bald.
you nailed it. Yeah, no, don't admit that.
I'll tell you what, Doom 78. You show me a picture of your hair and we'll compare. Tweet it at me right now. At Nick Scarpino. No underscore. And I'll get around to it eventually.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. It's a gay old time. We give away a video game. Everybody has fun. You can subscribe to up your chances. We'll talk about that later. You can go to Patreon, do all that different stuff. I want to, of course, say we are 2 days away from Kinda Funny Live 3. Makes my heart swell. I was getting teared up in the car watching Pixel Braves videos from the meetup yesterday at Wing Wings.
That's awesome.
Doesn't help that Wing Wings is for sale. That's also, we're running out of time here. Who's gonna save it?
Do I have to do it? You had a crisis yesterday where you were like, on top of everything, Wing Wings is for sale. And I saw, here's how it went in your brain. I saw it. There's this tiny little part of your brain we like to call the logical part, right? It's the adult part.
Yeah, the adult
it's
part.
that part that's just, like imagine a vast sea of darkness,
Yeah, okay.
like a void, like an empty void of space.
Yeah, right.
It's that one little star.
It's right there, a little bright light.
That's just, if you listen very closely, it's just saying, hey, don't do this. This is a terrible idea. But then the vastness of space gobbles it up.
Yeah.
And you're like this, I know I shouldn't do this.
Sure.
I know this is a terrible idea. On top of running this business, running another business would be horrible.
Yeah, 100% be a bad idea.
And then I
For
think
me to run it.
But now I think you're gonna do it. Because you got that slave from Montreal that's just sitting around.
It's not even my dream anymore. It's her dream. She's taking on the Wing Wings, what if we owned it, what happens here thing. What if it works out? That's her thing now. It's not just me anymore.
I have no doubt that you
won't.
guys can make
It
this
won't.
work out. You're a winner. Okay? You're a winner.
No, I have doubts. This will not work out.
You've got Kevin. Kevin will work there for free. He loves chicken wings. He also loves just making things work.
Well, you see, the problem
there's a
we got
space-
into, the problem we get into with this is, first off, the internet egging me on in a very positive light. That my whole life is built to this. Kevin, can you bring up the Wing Wings article so we have some kind of thing
I'm
here?
looking for it. Is it, did you tweet it out?
It was Eater, but yeah, I tweeted yesterday afternoon. You could also probably just put Wing Wings or what, it doesn't matter. The internet egging me on.
Yeah.
And the fact of you should do this. If you did a Kickstarter for it, I would do it. And I'm not gonna Kickstart it, right? Here's my thing, is I can't run two businesses.
No.
I can't crowdsource two businesses either. But then it got too serious. It got too real when Andrea, John Drake, Gio Corsi, Adam Boyes, everybody's like, well, and then suddenly it's like, well, literally, if we all gave $100, we own Wing Wings.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, then I don't have to do it. What if I can just invest it? What if I keep it going? What if I help do it? And then we just make Jen work there. And it gets around her employment issue because she's not getting paid. She's just volunteering.
That's true. You could.
And I don't think that is legal, but I know.
I still think we hit him up. We say, hey, how much do you want for all the equipment? And we just move all that shit into the place downstairs. Boom. Maybe we don't sell beers for a little while till we get our license.
Yeah.
If we could
There you go.
somehow figure out a way to put Wing Wings within like a 50-foot radius of this office,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
well,
I could be behind that.
you didn't listen. Did you just hear
No.
it? Okay.
I'm backing your idea. I
Okay.
heard you. I think that's a great idea, Kev. You come up with great ideas. Here's what I'll also say.
it that way.
No, I'm being serious. Here's what I'll also say. Comic book shop, Wing Wings, us.
Yep.
If we could
Holy
figure out a
Trinity. Holy
way
Trinity.
to bring back All-Star Donuts, 24-hour donut shop that's downstairs as well.
Sure.
Holy motherfuck, I would never leave. I would move in. I would just move in. Here's what I will say to you on this though.
Yeah.
You're biting. You think if you're just going to come in and do and put a little seed money in,
Throw the money in
and
there?
let it go, it's not. That's not going to be the case. This is going to be an all-consuming thing. A. B, we all know that John Drake, not worth the fucking paper he's printed on.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Andrea, fantastic.
Dynamite human being.
Fantastic.
John Drake, a cancer on society.
Took her all of her standards and morals and laurels
out the window.
and just
I don't understand what Drake told her.
Window
how
open,
he
threw
how
him.
he sold her on this
Right.
bum deal.
He's
That's the thing. Is
he's
maybe
a
he's trying
fast
to
talker.
trying to
He's got
sell me
the
on a
pretty
bum deal.
face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he's always like, "Hey, Babada-Boo, PlayStation." You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And you're like, "I do know what you mean, John Drake."
Yeah.
But then you go home, you're like, "I don't know what he meant."
Yeah.
But I bought it. But I bought
You
it.
fast talking Chicago person.
So Gio, I trust because he's got a great beard, and he reminds me a little bit of young me.
Sure.
So you could do that. And again, I think you got Kevin, so you could make this work.
No, I couldn't.
Now,
I can't
but the
make
big
it work.
question
I'm
is,
very clear,
can you take Wing Wings national? That's my thing.
Well, sure.
Can Wing Wings become the next Portillo's?
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe that's what we got to do. We have space now. We get involved with Portillo's.
We could. We
Make
call
small
it
Portillo's.
Better Nick Scarpino and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, Better Nick
Yeah.
Scarpino, how do you
Yeah.
market? How do you successfully market an amazing food fast restaurant? Isn't that what it's called?
Fast casual.
Fast casual.
Yeah. JPS4 Twitch says John Drake can't even jump without breaking himself. Good point. Kevin,
neither can I.
you had it pulled up earlier. I just want to give another shout out in an actual sense of we went and saw Wonder Woman.
We did.
Our Wonder Woman review is up on
It is
youtube.com/kindafunny. Spoiler free to begin with. Then jumps into the spoilers. Also joined by Hunter and Alexis Pence, two dynamite individuals here to give their opinion on it stuff.
Awesome.
So that was
Very
fun.
good. I think it was a very good reacts. We had a great time, A, watching the movie, and B,
Yeah.
breaking it down afterward. So you guys should go check that out. And also, spoiler free right now, we liked it. Go see Wonder Woman. It was good.
I agree. I liked it. Yep.
It's a very much a hash in the win category, I would say.
Yeah.
I would say for DC.
It's like right below Batman v Superman, but it is a win. Similar to how Batman v
Wait,
Superman
how does
was
your
a win.
ranking work? Do you mean is below better? Or
No,
is below
no,
worse?
no. I'm saying these are two good movies. Batman v
Oh,
Superman.
you're saying
better
Batman
movie.
v Superman's a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
Yeah, Batman v Superman.
Remember
better.
what we talked about? Big void.
Sure.
Tiny little light saying,
Yeah.
please don't say these things.
Now, this is one of those things. I'm not going to listen to you guys because history is going to be on my side on this one.
It will not.
You guys sound like the people who are
So
always like, I don't know
sad.
about this suffrage for women, and I'm like the guy saying, no, I think we should give them the right to vote. And then you look back in history,
Yeah.
and everybody's like,
You're
Like,
more
I
like
fucked up that guy.
you're more like nah.
Just kidding.
We should be our own country, Like
California people?
Let's all here in the South let's just leave the union. Remember how that works?
So no,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what you are right now.
no.
And
That's-
we're
First story comes from IGN.com, and it is a fucking interesting one that I'm percolating on over here. Jordan Serrani says Life is Strange prequel reportedly leaked. A Life is Strange prequel is reportedly in the works as 8 supposed screenshots and a piece of concept art from the rumored unannounced game have leaked online. The leaked images, seen in this image gallery, indicate the prequel will focus on Life is Strange's Chloe Price and her best friend Rachel Amber, who is missing at the start of the original game. According to the French website Game Cult via NeoGAF, the prequel is being developed in addition to Don't Nod's recently announced follow-up to the episodic teenage drama. IGN has reached out for further comment and will update this article as necessary. Kev, can you click into the Imager thing and let's just talk about it for a little bit?
Yep.
So we got Big Daddy Chloe Price there at the top. Seems like we're going into her blue hair period. We got this down here. Maybe Rachel meeting Chloe. Yeah, of course. Them on a train here. Oh, I'm scrolling too. So there you go, meeting them. Scroll down. Them on a train. Great. Scroll down. Them chilling out in Arcadia Falls. Yeah, okay. A crow. Why not? Sure. Who doesn't love a good crow? Get in
love
front
a
of the
good
train.
crow.
This is all the things. Okay, keep going. Back over there. Oh, I'm getting slacked. Back at high school. Fucking shitty ass high school where remember that girl jumps off? Does she die? Does she not? Who knows? Who knows?
I certainly don't.
And then you're back there. Keep scrolling. What is fascinating about this is that it speaks to what I talked about yesterday on this very morning show. Because we went through the PlayStation Plus games.
Right.
And I said putting Life is Strange in there as a PlayStation Plus game is very interesting. Because, of course, they've now announced their 3 million players. They've announced that they're working on Life is Strange 2, but they also announced they're not going to be at E3. So why get out there this month, June, and light this fuse for Life is Strange saying that there's a game coming, you don't know when it's coming? This would make perfect sense. It would make perfect sense if you put Life is Strange out there for free, E3 rolls around,
Yep. Boom.
Life is Strange prequel.
Double impact.
Everyone runs home and wants to do this.
There you
that
go.
makes a lot of sense. That's
There you
really
go.
fascinating. I have so many questions, though, as a huge Life is Strange fan, Nick.
Yep.
So, Will this just be a Telltale choose your own adventure do this, or are we going to get the rewind powers of Life is Strange? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Because, well, I mean, I guess it does, but I feel like, I mean, it would possibly make sense. Oh, here, okay, so now it's getting really interesting.
Yeah.
Now stick with me on
Break
this.
it down for me, bro.
Because I was about to say, why wouldn't Chloe know about the rewind powers, but Max never told her about the rewind powers, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. In the either canon ending, did she ever have a conversation of like, hey, motherfucker, I can rewind time? Because if she didn't, then I guess it would make sense that maybe Rachel Amber had the power at one point too. And Rachel Amber didn't want to die, but had to die for whatever happens. Honey Boo Boo says Rachel has the power and you play as her. Exactly. Well, everybody's saying what if. Yeah. I want to see though, real quick. No, she did. The Glove Bomb says she did. Campos 63 says fucking spoilers. What? It's the crux of the game, man. You can rewind time in the fucking game. And she got herself through. Yes, she did. I don't. Oh, literally the first episode. I don't recall that anymore. Well, then why wouldn't Rachel Amber tell her?
Kind of Renzi says time travel is lame.
Kind of Renzi, put him in a timeout.
Okay. You're in a timeout.
It's a respectful call.
You're in a timeout now. Sorry.
Yeah, start at chapter 2, end of chapter 1. Okay, I dial it back. But then I guess why wouldn't Rachel Amber tell her she had powers? Or maybe in one of the parallel timelines she did, but she saw how that played out, so she kept that information from Chloe in this one.
Well, here's an even better question.
Right.
While you're pondering that.
Sure.
I've never played Life is Strange.
You're fucking stupid.
Should I
don't know how many times I gotta tell you to play games like this. Yeah. Well, you don't play the Telltale games either, right?
No, I don't play the Telltale games.
Why?
Don't know. No
Have you
reason.
ever tried?
Nope.
They
I
seem like-
wanted to try with Batman.
Why didn't you?
I just didn't. I
They
think
seem like-
I was playing something else at the time.
They're
Not
the
like Deus
perfect
Ex or
fit for
Batman at the time.
you to play games and have D watch.
Okay.
Because all they are is interactive stories. So it'll pop up with choices and D it will be invested and say, oh, do this, do that.
Okay.
Or she'll ignore you and you get to play.
Same with Life is Strange.
For the most part. I mean, it's a narrative adventure.
Sure.
There's not as much, you have a rewind ability of time.
Cool.
So you can undo certain things and do things. But yeah, you should definitely play Batman.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I will check it out.
I'm fascinated to know what's happening with this Life is Strange.
Oh, I think it's going to be great. I'm
E3.
excited for you.
Thank you. You know I'm a big fan.
You are. You are
Okay.
a huge fan.
Good. Okay, good.
This is the Persona 5 of video games for you.
No, that's
So that's huge.
No,
It's
Persona
like the
5 is.
Cadillac of minivans, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Lord. Over at GameSpot.com, Oscar
.com.
Diaz says gold PS4 reportedly coming very soon. Sony's apparently gearing up to launch a gold variant of its PlayStation 4 Slim. A photo appearing to show the packaging for one of the consoles appeared on Reddit via user
Holy crap, that's loud. Sorry.
Silly, who
Apologize.
claims the console launched June 9th. Kevin, can you scroll down? Just give me a shot of the box there a little bit better. Thank you. According to the packaging in the picture, the gold variant will include a 1 terabyte hard drive, even though it's unclear if this is the only option that will be made available. The standard black PS4 Slim comes in both 500 gigabytes and 1 terabyte variants.
I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it looks good.
My big problem with it is just the fact that it's not a Pro.
Oh yeah, that kind of.
I get it. I mean, but it's like, as somebody who's like, all right, I'm starting to see my PlayStation sucking it up more and more. One of these days I'm gonna have to buy this Pro.
Yeah.
I'll buy in a funny little color.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, I'm a stickler for black consoles. I really like that. I don't like when they redo it. Like I don't like any of the skinned consoles. I don't like when they do the special editions.
Yeah.
I think they knocked it out of the park with the design of the PS4. And
Yeah.
I like the Slim a lot.
Sure.
Pro's a little overdone, but I think it's cool.
What's overdone about it? The double layer there?
The double layer is
Yeah.
unnecessary, but
Yeah.
it's cool. But it's it's like when you put an extra large spoiler on a car. You're like, nah, it was good to begin with. You didn't need
Sure.
an extra large.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
okay.
But yeah, throwing this in there, I think I would just be an eyesore to me. It'd be constantly.
That's the
sticking
thing is, I think it would definitely stand out in your entertainment center.
For sure.
And that's the big thing.
I mean, if
'cause
you have a living room that looks like your old living room, then yeah, it's fine because it's colorful,
Junk
it's fun.
shop.
It is a junk shop. It's got not 1 but 500 Superman Funko Pops.
Don't get on Jen's side of the argument.
You know
on
what
this
I mean?
one, right?
Well, hey, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. 1 to 3 Superman paraphernalia in an eye shot is probably enough.
Okay.
But when you have,
What I really want people to
when
understand that I like Superman.
Yeah, no, I understand. But when you have TV and then it looks like Superman is some sort of virus that's taking over your wall, that's a little weird. That's a little weird.
I mean, that's one, tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Whatever you want to do with that
Tomato,
one. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know. I think it's so cool. I like
it's
that
cool. It's
controller.
definitely cool. It's definitely cool. If I had it in my office, maybe that'd be fun.
Okay.
But I'm just not a gold guy, too. Silver's the dough. I like gold.
Okay. I'd be down for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll get you one.
Thank you.
All right.
But I'd rather if I'm ever buying another PS4, I'm buying a Pro.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
IGN.com's next story comes from the boy wonder of news, Jonathan Dornbush, who says Middle-earth Shadow of War release date delayed. Middle-earth Shadow of War has been delayed from its original planned August release date, developer Monolith Productions has announced. According to a post from the developer, community manager, on behalf of the game's development team, Shadow of War will now be released worldwide on October 10th. A different release date will be announced for certain territories, including Australia, New Zealand, and Japan, according to the post.
Japan.
When Warner Brothers first unveiled Shadows of Mordor unveiled the Shadow of Mordor sequel earlier this year, the game had an August 22nd release date. Now it's blah, 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 moved on. Middle-earth Shadow of War extends gameplay in every dimension, including the massive open world, the story, the RPG systems, the personal player stories of the Nemesis, the post reads. As with Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, Monolith is committed to delivering the highest quality experience. In order to do this, we have made the difficult decision to move our launch window, blah, 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 blah. We understand this might be disappointing, blah, blah, same thing everybody says. And you understand. You understand that at all. Hold on one second. I want to jump in here. God, this article isn't loading. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. They got this. This is all their first content. Hold on, everybody. Nick, fill time while I do something. Dink, 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 dink.
Here's what I want to do. While you're doing that, Kevin, can you pull up the last story that I put? I just put something new right below this. Now, I called out Doom Patrol in the chat.
You did. You called him a bald guy.
Bald MF. And being a liar and being an a-hole. And I told him if he had the balls to tweet at me, that he should tweet at me his hair. And he did. And it is magnificent, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look at that.
Look at that mop top bird Scott.
Just the right amount of salt and pepper. Unbelievable hairline. Little Superman curl up top. Now, I will say this, sir. A, I was wrong. I apologize for denigrating your hair. And B, look at the wrong camera. B, you, sir, could benefit from a tight fade because that hair would look legit if you took it down to the skin. Go to your barber, take it down to the skin. You will not regret it.
All right, so here's what I wanted to jump back to. We're talking about Shadow of War here, Middle-earth Shadow of War. I wanted to make sure I had the release date correct, or I'm sorry, the embargo date correct. This is one of the games I played down at Judges Week.
Yeah.
Got to run around and do it. It's an interesting game in terms of the way, before I felt like it was so... All right, cool. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to do this stuff. I'm going to level my guy up.
Yeah.
I'm going to take all these downs. Now there's a lot more of like, all right, you're building this army. You're doing this thing. You're leveling up
So
these
it's not
guys.
just that
stuff.
sort of like...
It is. I mean, it's still got the
running around.
Batman. It's still got the Batman combat.
Yeah.
Once the thing started, the guys were all autonomously
like
doing
Mordor?
whatever. Huh?
Did you like Mordor? Shout it.
I like the mechanics of it. You
Yeah.
know the world isn't for me.
Yeah, I feel like...
So that was the thing, right? I jumped in like, oh, I see this is cool. Nemesis seems cool, but it's not what I wanted to bounce around and do. And this seemed more of that expanded a bit, but it was such a short taste of gameplay.
Yeah.
My biggest problem was I felt like the world kind of felt empty and I didn't feel like I was connected to that character.
Okay.
Even though he had the cool idea that, the dual identity kind of thing going on. He has the ghost in him.
Oh, okay.
The ghost touching him all over the place.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Excitable.
Yeah. So yeah, I think if you're a fan of the first one, you'll probably be excited for this, but it might deviate a bit in terms of now it's getting bigger and maybe away from what you originally wanted. Jump back to GameSpot. Chris Pereira has a story. Next free Amazon Twitch Prime game available now. The latest game to be offered through Twitch has been announced and you can pick it up right now. Gone Home. The story-based adventure game is now a free download for anyone with a Twitch Prime membership, which is some of the perks of Amazon Prime. It can be claimed for free from now until June 7th. So, number one, pick up Gone Home if you already have it. Number two, kind of a ad for Twitch Prime. Remember, if you have Twitch Prime, you have a subscription you could give us. But you can give it to anyone too. Go give it to Alfredo, Kitty Plays, whoever. But I want to give a shout out to Gone Home, obviously a personal favorite. Steve Gainer's game, friend of the show, Steve Gainer. A good one you should pick up if you haven't played Gone Home yet. Even though I've told you a million times to do it.
Yeah.
And even though I told you there isn't a platinum in the PS4 version, which sucks.
What's even amazing about that is I've played Gone Home.
Wow, that is
And it's
amazing.
phenomenal.
That is amazing.
Phenomenal game.
I can't believe you played that, but not Batman yet.
That's great.
The thing is this, though, like I'm, Steve and I go way back. We're homies.
True, that is true.
We talk about diet a lot.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite human beings on this planet. So of course I'm going to play his game and support him.
Okay.
What was great is that I didn't have to lie to him.
Sure, you have to lie to a lot of people.
Well,
usually.
I usually don't lie. If I don't like something, I'll just if someone brings it up, I'll be like, oh, look at the time, and I'll walk away.
Sure.
But yeah, when I played that, I was like, holy shit! What a fucking accomplishment! What a piece of art! So it was nice. It was really nice.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Jumping back to IGN, Lucy O'Brien, the Lion, says Netflix founder wants to cancel more shows. Netflix founder Reed Hastings believes the streaming service needs to cancel more of its original shows. Speaking to CNBC via Vulture, Hastings said that Netflix hit ratio is way too high right now. Netflix needs to be taking more risks, said Hastings, which would naturally result in some unexpected massive hits and some failures. Quote, we've canceled very few shows. I'm always pushing the content team. We have to take more risk. You have to try more crazy things because we should have a higher cancel rate overall. By taking big risks, Hastings said, you can get unexpectedly successful shows like 13 Reasons Why. Quote, you get some winners that are just unbelievable winners like 13 Reasons Why. It surprised us. It's a great show, but we didn't realize just how it would catch on. To date, Netflix has rarely canceled its originals. Notable outliers are The Get Down, Netflix's first show that wasn't renewed for a second season, and Marco Polo, which was canceled after 2 seasons without a proper ending, unlike situations like Hemlock Grove and Bloodline, where a third and final season was announced/produced. Nick?
Yeah.
We love the Netflix. What do you think?
We do. I would say they're taking good risks. I mean, most notably, you have 13 Reasons Why, which admittedly I did not watch, but a lot of my friends, including my wife, did and liked very much. I would also say another risk they took that really paid off was Stranger Things, which on paper seems completely ridiculous.
Remember, I mean, in terms of taking risks, so was House of Cards.
And House of Cards
that was their
a huge
first
risk.
big one. You're like, you have Kevin Spacey for a
Right.
fucking Netflix show? What?
I would say they're at a point in my belief where they're about 50-50 right now. So every original Netflix show that I watch, I either like or I'm like, this doesn't need
Not
to
for
happen.
me, yeah.
Including a lot of unfortunately, including a lot of the Marvel shows that they're putting out.
Now, a lot of them or a few of them? Iron Fist, sure.
Iron Fist was whatever. Luke Cage, I got 3 episodes in and I was like, I don't like this show.
I fucking dug Luke Cage.
Really?
I like the entire ensemble. I think the ending's stupid, but it was like one of those, I was just, oh, sweet Christmas. I was like totally down with Luke Cage.
I couldn't get into it. I thought the style was
What about
just,
Pop? You don't like Pop?
I don't know. It was derivative, I thought.
Is it because you're a full-blown racist?
Maybe. I do have a lot of Italian in me. No. I liked it. I just couldn't get into it. I really liked Jessica Jones, which I know I'm in the minority for.
No, really?
Yeah, a lot of people.
You are
a
not
lot
in
of
the
people
minority.
didn't
Chad,
like
is he in
Jessica
the
Jones.
minority for that?
Jessica
Kevin, can
Jones,
I get a
thought was
minority report? Is Jessica Jones not a popular show with the majority?
See, I think.
You know, I don't know about the majority. The minority liked it.
Yeah, I think Jessica Jones was a good
Liked it
example
fine.
of them taking a risk, right? You have a character that not a lot of people know about.
Yeah.
It's a story that's really fucked up and told in a way that doesn't necessarily have to be, hey, big action piece every single episode, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's really, really cool. Jessica Jones to me played out, maybe it was a couple episodes too long, but it played out to me like a really long movie, which I thought was fucking awesome.
Majority likes Jessica Jones so
Okay,
far
cool.
in the chat.
So, okay, that's not bad. And then obviously Daredevil season 1 was pretty good, and then half of season 2 was great.
I didn't want.
You should watch the other half.
I watched the other half.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I started in on Daredevil
Hated it.
season 2 and just didn't get far. I think I did
like-
one episode. I was like, I'm not feeling it, and then I never came back.
I loved everything with the Punisher. I love John Bernthal. I did not like the fact that they changed bad guys midway and introduced the Elektra character and just didn't.
I started in on Daredevil.
What's happening?
Some people in the chat were saying we're out of sync. We're in sync for me, and I know it's another. I see you in there every so often. People saying it out of sync. I guess F5 the page. It's in sync on my unit. I don't know how it is. And obviously, it's in sync for a lot of other people.
Gotcha.
Too,
Our numbers seem really stable.
Cool. Yeah, Jessica Jones I thought was fucking out of this world awesome.
I love Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not saying Luke Cage was bad. I just didn't vibe with it. I was like, I can't get into this. I'm not the bad guy character. I just wasn't liking. I thought it was all. I know it was supposed to be a sort of like exploitation style, like that 70s exploitation style.
Yeah.
I just think they leaned way too far into that and relied too far on the style, and there wasn't enough story for me. And it was just boring for the first 3 episodes. So I was like, I'm not gonna watch this anymore.
Gotcha.
And then I don't like the thing I liked about Jessica Jones was there was always a fairly decent reason why she was doing the things she was doing.
Yeah.
With Luke Cage, it was just like,
Sweet Christmas.
I don't know, he was just kind of bumbling around for the first 3 episodes, and by that time I didn't watch it. And then, in Iron Fist, I just don't care anymore.
Iron Fist, yeah, I just heard wasn't good, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get into it.
But yeah, I mean, I'm all for Netflix taking risks. To go back to the original
My thing
story.
is-
I'm
my-
totally for it. They do awesome work. So
I love
go
the
for
risk
it.
too, and I want the risk too, but I do want to see them end things. This is my problem with. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I'm 3 or 4 episodes in. House of Cards should have ended 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, House of Cards has got
House of
longer, too.
Cards is gone
By
on
far.
way too long, and it's like and it's not because I don't. The problem was that House of Cards season 1 was so good. This is the same thing we were talking about with Flash.
Yeah.
Flash season 1 was so good.
Too good.
And it's like,
Too
goddamn, you set the bar so high, you'll never get back to it. And
Right.
that's been the thing ever since then. Of like, just trying to get there or not doing. And I thought last season was like super flat for House of Cards, and it's just
it definitely was.
it's like I would have rather that have been season 1 Rise to Power, season 2 he finagles his way in the White House, season 3 impeachment, thrown in jail or whatever. You know,
Right.
however it ends, and boom,
Yeah, it would've been cool.
Period on the statement, and we're done. Rather than it's just continuing to go,
What are we in
continuing to
season
go.
5?
I think it's season 5 right now, and also same thing with Orange Is the New Black. I love Orange Is the New Black,
Right.
But it's like okay, like
How long could she be in jail?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
They let her, spoilers, it's based on a true story, they let her out eventually, right?
Yeah, I know, right? And that's the thing. It just keeps going, doing all stuff. It's like, all right, cool, but
I'm not a huge, Orange is the New Black, and my wife loves. I couldn't.
I love
love
Orange Is the New Black, but it's just like again, I'd rather see this end before I hate it.
Sure.
And I think the fact of the matter is,
show though.
yeah, I know, but Netflix has the chance to do something differently, right? They have the chance to be like BBC of like, we're doing it for this many seasons, we're telling this
that's it.
story, and it's over.
Yep.
Because then it would go and here's I think the best example of it. House of Cards, when season 1 ended, right? And we were all like, whoa, fuck. At the time, I think I could have told you, for the rest of my life, I would have been able to tell you all about House of Cards season 1.
Right, would've been dope.
And now it's that thing where Jen, hasn't watched it. She's
Right.
Canadian. And so she watched some of season 1 and 2, I think. And so like we're watching the new episode and this guy gets introduced and like, who's that? And I'm like, I think he's a hacker. I don't remember. He's not
Right.
the hacker I loved and was really attached to and had guinea pigs. It's this other guy they introduced with Nev Campbell, I think.
Right.
He's just like her friend. I don't know his role anymore. You know what I mean?
Is Nev Campbell in House of Cards?
Yeah.
Did I forget that?
She's like a consultant now for the Underwoods.
Shit, that's
But it's
right.
like, and it's also the same way with like, and don't get me wrong, I love it, The West Wing, where The West Wing was fucking awesome, and then it stuck around so long that by the time you get Rob Lowe leaving, it was like, all right, well, that's a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, you understand why. We all understand why
Sure.
they have to do that, right? You have a hit, you got to milk it for everything it's worth. But the cool thing about Netflix is that they don't have to. They don't have to do that. They don't have to worry about ad rev. They don't have to worry about bringing in sponsorships or selling ads against their content, right? They have subscriptions, so they can't take these risks. 13 Reasons Why is a fascinating story. I haven't seen it yet, but I know they're doing a season 2, and I'm like, interesting. How are you doing a season 2 of
Yeah.
13 Reasons Why? And why are you doing a season 2?
Because it, probably did well, right? I mean, that's
Yes,
the thing.
but isn't the whole point of 13 Reasons Why explaining 13 reasons why a girl killed herself?
Yeah.
What's it going to be, 13 more
know,
reasons why?
I know.
This is the problem, right? You're going to inevitably take what you did so magically with the first season and drive it into the fucking ground with seasons 2 and 3, which is what everyone does.
Now, stick with me because this is controversial probably to an extent. It's this exact same thing I think with The Walking Dead from Telltale. Season 1 was so fucking good,
Right.
and on such another level that now they gave us what we wanted. We all were like, more Clem, please. They gave us season 2, and now we've had season 3, which I haven't finished. Don't spoil it. And it is like, all right, cool. And it's not. I don't mean to be like the female Ghostbusters argument of it's like ruining my childhood, but it's kind of taking away from the importance of that story now
Sure.
as we continue to go on.
Yeah.
It would have been totally bittersweet and sad, but maybe knock that off, put it on the shelf.
Sure.
And then just go on and tell something else.
We'll see. And I'm sure I'm forgetting examples of this, but yeah, I would love to see Netflix come in and be like, we're just doing 6 episodes of this show.
Yeah,
That's it.
100%.
This is a one-off miniseries event that we're doing. But the problem is the word miniseries has such a stigma behind it.
Sure.
It's like, ew, Hallmark miniseries, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
But
yeah.
like, I would
limited
love
run,
to see them
right?
go in there and do 3 more episodes of Sherlock like the BBC does and just get in, get out, except the last season of Sherlock was kind of terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, or like Luther is a perfect example. Like do like season 1 of Luther, call it a day. That's it. Call it a day. That's kind of why I like. Wow, we're getting long on this one, but it's kind of why I like.
Why not? Let it go.
I haven't watched it, but I love the concept behind American Horror Story. Right.
Okay.
Which
I've never watched.
Right. They take the same actors and just plug them into
Different scenarios.
right?
do
Not
like that.
characters, actors. So like, they'll if I'm not mistaken, Chad, tell me if I'm right or wrong. I don't know what. I'm sorry, I just saw
That's me.
something spam. Got it.
It's the same thing. Sync issues are continuing for some people. I think it was Zero Blade said try this. Settings, advanced, turn off HTML5.
Right, there you go. But yeah, I'd love to see them flirt a little bit more with that style of production. I think there's like True Detective is another perfect example of what I'd love to see them do. Yeah, you have this great brand, cool.
Yeah.
But before you take those characters and make them really fucking boring, because I don't care how interesting a person or a character is.
Yeah.
After spending 13 hours with that person, you don't give a fuck anymore. It's like, all right, great. This guy's a really broken human being. Like, it was the Don Draper effect. Like, after 3 seasons of Mad Men, I was like, I don't fucking care how broken this guy is. Like, if we're not going to fix him. Like, let's get out of this.
That was that's a great example too, honestly. And I know that like I remember calling things Mad Men's a start to finish masterpiece.
It is arguably a masterpiece.
It's a
but
great
not start to finish.
It's a great show, but I mean, like for me, the crux, the most interesting part of that show was in terms of John.
There's like 10 episodes where Peggy's like redoing her house. You're like, why am I here?
Don Draper, was like the whole, he was living that dual life. He had stolen that guy's identity or whatever. And it was like, that is awesome.
That's
I
awesome.
can't wait for the big reveal.
Right.
And then when it came and Pete found out, like what Sterling's like, what do we care?
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And then we kind of just went, now it's just like 5 whatever seasons of just Don Draper's life.
Yeah.
And I was like, it would have been way cooler if it was like, that was the story we wanted to tell. You know what I mean? Like Flash season 1 is this amazing story of how perfect it should have been.
Yeah, and in Don Draper's case, like that was, by the way, the source of all of his like power, right? Was like running away from that past and like feeling that fear and having to like, outrun it all the time was why he was so great.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason. So, and then him realizing that he had that, that ability inherently would have been amazing. But instead, we got to see him bang all of his neighbors' wives.
Sure.
You know, Linda Cardellini got in on that action. God bless her. Grandma's boy, what up? So yeah, I don't know. Next news story?
Yeah, sure. We had a spirited discussion there.
That was a good run.
Oh, here it is, yeah. This is a weird one. Over at IGN, The Lion again. Justice League Dark. Warner Brothers considering legal action against Universal over Dark Universe franchise. Warner Brothers is reportedly considering legal action against Universal over its Dark Universe monster movie franchise.
Great.
Last week, it was announced that Universal Pictures' classic monsters shared universe is now officially called the Dark Universe franchise, which Greg Miller made fun of nonstop.
Why?
And now, because it's stupid, Dark Universe.
It's got
Why do you have to
Russell Crowe
name
in
the
it.
universe? It's your monster universe.
It's cool.
Build it up to fucking Monster Squad. The Hollywood Reporter reports that Warner is mulling legal action via a studio source as its very own Dark Universe banner encompasses its upcoming Justice League Dark movie, currently working titled Dark Universe, and a series of comic books. You can see how it might get confusing. Dark Universe's core creators are the Mummy director, blah, blah, all these different people, blah, blah, blah. It's just explaining it there. Again, don't worry, Justice League Dark never going to happen.
Yeah.
That movie's never going to happen, Warner Brothers. Don't worry about it. Fucking make Batgirl, make another Batman movie, make another Superman movie. We don't need Cyborg. I don't think you can pull off Green Lantern. You've already shown you can't pull off Green Lantern. Don't try to do Green Lantern.
The Almighty K-Fish in chat says they should have just called it the Universal Monster Universe.
Monster Squad universe.
There you go.
That would have been super simple, I think, right?
Monster Squad Universe, done.
We are the Monster Squad. Final one for you, because I know we got a bunch of Switch fans out there. Over at GameSpot, Chris Pereira, Nintendo Switch eShop adds its second new game of the week. Switch owners will have another game option on the eShop beginning today. Nintendo has announced it marks the second new release of the week. Today's edition is the latest title in the ACA Neo Geo line, Last Resort. Unlike so many other Neo Geo games available on the Switch, this isn't a fighting game. It's instead a classic side-scrolling shoot-'em-up from 1992 and can be had for $8. So there it is.
There it is.
Get on it.
There
I've
it is.
been very happy with all the love the Nintendo Switch is getting from the Kinda Funny Live 3 kids as they come out here. Seen them all over the place. I'm happy to see you all playing. I'm happy to see you all doing it. We haven't talked about where we should be doing this. I assume if you're a VIP coming to the meet and greet, you got to bring a Switch there.
Yeah, that'd be a good
There'll be
idea.
a million cart games
Be a
going on,
great
right?
idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them are already over at Pier 39. Somebody who isn't there, tell them that. I will tweet about it, but tell them that. You probably want to bring it for line on Saturday too?
I would imagine so, yeah. If you're going to line up early, definitely bring it.
Actually, yeah.
Why not?
We're not going to rehearse the whole time. I'll get my Switch. I'll go out there. I'll play some cart. Fuck you guys. I don't wanna hang out with you guys.
Well, I think right now rehearsals are set. Yeah, you have
What?
time.
Who's going to get me? If I go out there, who's going to get me?
No, people get really excited. They start chanting your name, and then the houses will throw garbage out of their windows.
Really?
That is what the security guard told me, and he made me go back inside. 4 blocks worth of people chanting your name is really loud.
Yeah, no, I know. Last time they were all very excited to meet Porty.
Yeah.
It's Arms Weekend this weekend.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Would you like to make an entrance, Kevin?
I wonder
Kevin.
what Andy's up to.
Be on the
these
ball.
days.
Yeah, man, I haven't seen Andy in a long time
It's
here.
so crazy. You know he's always out and about floating around the world doing all
He's
sorts
just,
of cool stuff.
Candy Andy is a feather in the wind.
He really
Not
is.
a care in the world. He blows into town. He blows into different ports.
He goes
blows
whichever
different
way the
guys.
wind blows him into.
Exactly. He just does all these different things.
Hey, what's up, guys?
No, you can't clap. We're in the sitcom with him.
Sorry. Hey, Andy, we were
Andy.
just talking about you.
What I miss?
Nothing, man. We're just talking,
Andy
hanging out.
smells really good.
He
Have you
does.
noticed that?
Yeah,
He
no,
smells a little like.
There's a reason we call him Hard
Candy.
Candy Andy.
He chews gum.
Yeah, man, you smell good.
You could choose something else if you know what I'm
Arms
saying.
Weekend this weekend.
Sure.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Yeah, what? I don't know.
It's the second test
More of this
punch.
global shit.
Yeah, the second.
So do I
global
need
test
Wi-Fi
punch.
to play it?
I think you.
Yes,
you
that
do.
doesn't help us at all on any of the things we're talking about, does it, Candy
Well,
Andy?
you can't do like multi. Remember how we were doing wireless play with Mario Kart?
But is it just the global test fire, or just the online portion?
Possibly.
I've never taken place in a. I've never tried one of the
now
global
we
things.
Just had internet issue.
Okay, what does that mean, Kevin?
Kirby.
I mean, the little indicator went red and the number dropped down to 3. Just saying, if people
Is anyone else streaming something? We should all just stop streaming shit.
nobody's streaming anything.
No.
Then I'm a bad human being.
Are you streaming stuff?
No,
What are you streaming?
nothing.
He's streaming our stream.
Just the chat.
Okay, well, then I'm useless. Sorry, guys.
No.
I
It looks like we didn't crash or anything. It just
Bye, Andy.
Bye, Andy. Good job, Andy. We love you. He's a good kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has a great kid.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny morning show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping to the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns in between those two segments. I reach in the internet, grab a video game, toss it to one of you. How do you win the game? It's simple. Be in the chat like so many of you are on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, or if you're watching later on youtube.com/kindafunny, or listening on podcast services around the globe, there are 3 other ways to win, or 3 other ways to amplify your chances. You can subscribe to us here on Twitch. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, which means you can get Gone Home for free this month. Plus, every month, you get a free sub to toss somebody's way. Why not toss it to us? Steal back Amazon's money. Plus, you get the Kinda Funny logo next to your name, the cool emotes, private chat time with us, multiplayer games with us, and the show's ad-free unless we bake them in, and we ain't doing that today. You also could go to patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames. Support us at the $2 and up level. You get a bonus episode of the show. Plus, you get entered to win everything and never ever fucking have to be here. You could go live your life. You gonna rub my back a bit?
Scratches.
Okay. You're better at the rubs. You're better at the rubs. Oh, because you got those hard hands. Because like my dad used to scratch my back. You're still moving around too much. Your rusty ass hands on my shirt. I don't like that noise. I don't like that at all. It's like my dad. When I was a little baby kid, I loved the back scratches.
Yeah,
so
of
mom
course,
with her
everyone
nails would
loves
do
the back
it,
scratches.
and then dad would try to do it. Like, nah, dad, you got concrete hands.
Yeah,
It's
your
not
dad
the
was a
same.
man. He was a steel worker.
Exactly. Big number 1 crane operator, Greg
He
Miller.
was.
Yeah, still is. Today, random number generator says we are giving it to somebody who's a sub. It is Friday the 13th on PlayStation 4, and it's going to Titan Matrix. Congratulations, Titan Matrix. You've won. I'm sending you right now, through the power of Twitch messaging, your thing. If you're not in the US and can't use that code, give it to one of your US friends. Cal Poncho says, Greg, you need to learn how to plug better. I cringe every time you do it. Send me some videos on Twitter of how you'd plug. Tell me how to do my job. Show me how you do it. At Game Over Greggy. Go ahead. Because what I do is, I make them overt. I power through them.
Yeah.
You hear them every day. You know.
gotta do 'em.
People still do it every day, so they need to be told. Well, that's how you do it.
You have to remind people.
How do you want me to plug? Do you want me to try to make them like I'm sneaking them in on you? I don't want to sneak them in on you.
No, we're trying to be blatantly honest and blatantly awesome.
Game Delay says, my mom is off getting her face surgery, so I should be with her, but I'm in chat instead.
Oh God. Go with her.
I would still go to the face surgery.
Yeah, you
Yeah. Are
probably
you in the
just-
waiting room? Like, that's okay.
Are you supposed to be driving her home? Because if she's taking an Uber, you're a bad child. Just want you to know that.
Isn't that an old kind of funny joke?
What?
Like you can go watch your mom get her face surgery and something.
Sounds
I don't-
right, but
I
I
don't
mean,
watch our
We make a
shows.
lot of-
I don't know how. I mean, I understand. I've only been podcasting, doing shows for 10 years, so
Right.
maybe you haven't heard me say it. But I black out when I do them. I don't know what I say or what I do.
Me too.
You can't come back to me with a reference.
Yeah.
Kevin, it's too hot here. Should I take my shirt off? What's going on?
No,
Can we open the windows?
fan
Get the
on?
windows going over
Window
there.
going?
Thank you.
as long
I'm melting over here.
music will be coming.
Despite all the, I'm sorry, 002 and says, despite all the complaints about Greg's plugs, Covet.
Oh, what am I doing here? Got too many tabs up. I got 40 tabs open right now.
It's okay.
Why? It's not okay.
Oh, you would say you don't have to be in the chat. You can be off in.
Well, your mom's getting a
some
face
country.
surgery. Yeah, that I remember that fuck off in another country. The face surgery thing sounds right.
That sounds right, but also maybe there's sometimes you say, "What else are you gonna eat? A shoe?"
I like that one a lot. But that's current. That's why I would know that one.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
Yeah.
you should do
that's a
that
good
more
one.
often.
Yeah. I will not lie to you. I know a vocal minority likes to hate on all the ads we do.
Yeah.
All the ads. The one we do before every show. Probably one of my favorite things we do. Getting to write those fucking ads, I love more than anything in the goddamn world.
I fucking enjoy it.
I think
It's so-
I'd honestly prefer if we don't let Tim do any more of the Gamescast ones. I get to write those too.
You write them for Tim?
No, for me.
You do that. Yeah.
Oh, you do them? Yeah, I'm down. I'd also like to see you write them for Tim.
Okay.
And Tim
Yeah.
having to read them.
My other complaint is, and it's too late now, so don't try to turn it around. I only got like 4 people sending me photos of their food for the video of me being impressed with it. And I gave every one of them in a video. Jen was in some of them. I thought I'd have more food videos to make, but I didn't. So I'm just saying, maybe y'all need to cook a little bit more. You know what I mean?
A lot of people are saying,
Bongos. I see a lot of bongos.
yeah, I don't know what that word means. Shredberg says bringos, the bongos. And I don't know if he's saying that we should do that at Kinda Funny Live 3 or just in general.
I think just in general we need some bongos.
I would be pleasantly surprised if Kevin would take a shirt off right now and let me bongo him.
Kevin, do you want us to pleasantly surprise him?
I do not.
Oh, okay, well,
All right, thanks,
I'm
Kevin.
glad you tried. That's all.
All right, that's great. That's great. That's super great. It's love. Music will become in.
I'm gonna check in on the tips.
Oh yeah, we haven't read tips in a while. Is Muxy working yet or no? Nope,
No, still
sure not.
streamtip.com is where we go now.
Cool.
You're not Krios. I'm one of the people from yesterday that was screwed out of going to Kinda Funny Live by his quote-unquote friend.
Oh, that sucks.
I just want to say thanks so much to you guys and the Kinda Funny best friends for all your words and trying to help. You're all awesome. We love you. Sorry that happened to you. I don't think Virgin or Alaska ever responded. Jerks. This is my only attempt to get you out here. My only way. Manu Bach. Finished my bachelor's degree in software technology today. Thanks for making me laugh and lifting my spirit during long nights of programming. You're welcome. Congratulations. Start a new life. Earn some money.
Be awesome.
Be awesome.
Buy a sports car.
God damn it.
Date your best friend's sister.
What? Now hold on a second.
What?
I don't know why you had to. Why you jump into that? Like, why are we going there?
What happened?
Date your best friend's sister.
Oh, I thought we were saying cool stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's fine. It's
What's
just like
more baller than dating your best friend's sister?
then you marry into the family. and
yeah,
all
then
brothers.
you're real brothers.
Sure.
None of this bullshit blood brother stuff like you and I did,
No.
trading hepatitis back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. No, thank you. Cut the tip of our dicks, touched them together.
Just
blood
space dock
brothers.
those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Cancer Cookie gave
Maybe
a
that's why I
tip.
played Inception. And I was like, you're twirling too fast, and then we got it.
Cancer Cookie says, Greg, is it true the more you weight you lose, the bigger it looks?
It's true.
I don't.
In my life, I've lost 80 pounds.
it looks way bigger.
No, it's always been huge.
Nailed it.
Come
Fucking
on,
crushed
son.
it. Big Bad Beluga gave a tip and said, kinda emergency. I'm flying in this afternoon for Kinda Funny Live 3, but I've got nowhere to stay tonight. If I can crash with you, DM here, Reddit, or my not so secret Twitter identity at Frankie Godoy. Godoy. Love you all. Heart. Don't forget, yeah, forums and Facebook group have community threads for hotel room sharing. You can get on that. Brunanos, or Brudanos, in parentheses, Eric. Update on the Wing Wings after party, question mark? Let the best friends know I will bring some pineapple/ham pizzas to Kinda Funny Live 3 line.
God.
Lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks with paleo, and I'm gonna gain it back this weekend. See you soon. So he's gonna bring pineapple pizza to line. Good luck for his life. And then Wing Wings after party. There was a hubbub on the forums the other day.
Yeah.
About after Kinda Funny Live 3
Yeah.
going to Wing Wings.
Yeah. You should better call Christian and tell him that's happening.
I did. He
Good.
saw it. He
Cool.
knows. I mean, like, first off, he texted me yesterday to thank me for all the fucking crazy ass best friends who went there. It was some like, I don't even know. Cool Greg went. He was telling me it's like 3 rooms full of people. That they were
Awesome.
all packed in Wing Wings. They were on the street, and then they were also in Nicky's.
Cool. Oh, Nicky's good.
Yeah.
Good bar.
So I mean, I definitely see that could be a possibility for the end of Kinda Funny Live 3. I will see how I am feeling if
We'll
I
see.
will join you, but I think you should all go for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fun fact too: if you bring $1,000 each, you guys could all probably pull together and buy the place.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun. So if
really
Christian puts
true.
out a
Yeah.
really big tip jar,
Sure.
he might be able to.
Oh my God! It finally dawned on me. Why don't we just Empire Records this bitch? And we get a little bucket and go around and collect all the money at a Wing Wings party, right? You remember Empire Records?
I do. I seem to remember that barely working out for them.
Well, no,
Like, didn't one of them take the money and go to gamble it away?
That is literally the first
that
scene
part
of the movie.
plan?
That's how they lose all the money.
Okay.
And then they throw a giant
Superb.
party with Joey Lawrence.
Superb.
God, I love that
That's
movie.
a fucking good movie, man.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm in. We're gonna do it now.
All right, cool.
Shit, is it? Yeah, it's Renee Zellweger, right?
Renee Zellweger was in it.
Yeah, Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler was in it. I forget the other.
Ethan Embry.
Oh God.
Lucas, but I can't remember who that actor's name.
Fuck. What's the girl's name that tries to commit suicide? She was in The Craft also.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking love
No,
her.
Rose maybe? I don't know.
No, it's not Rose McGowan. It's
32-bit
All right,
players.
look it up.
32-bit player says, I had some promises to keep to my friends and family this weekend, so I'll catch you gents at Kinda Funny Live 4. Meanwhile, give my boys JCS83, It, and Who Dat Ninja 73 a hell of a show Saturday. Keep screwing the poultry, boys.
We will indeed. First off, shout out to Anthony LaPaglia, who played the main character.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah.
Superb.
Debbie Mesner was in it. God bless her. Robin Tooney. God, I love Robin Tooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a huge crush on her. Not in this movie, but in The Craft.
Marquise, or Mark Eyes. Hey, Greg and Nick. Out of Visceral Star Wars, game Death Stranding, and Cyberpunk 2077 by CD Projekt Red, which of these comes first, and which order do you feel like? Ooh, I like this one a lot.
He's asking us to rank these games as to which one we think we're going to enjoy most?
No.
Or
Where
which one comes first? What? I don't understand.
release dates. These
Oh,
are all
that's
games
it.
that are out.
That's
The
not
first
in my
game of this
purview.
thing you're gonna get is Visceral Star Wars. Take it to the bank. We all fine. Take it to the house. Yeah, Visceral Star Wars for sure. Then it gets really fucking interesting. Fuck. Because I think Visceral Star Wars will probably be next year.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Battlefront 2 is this year and Visceral Star Wars will be next year. And that's why I made a prediction on the predictions episode that'll go live on Patreon today.
And it's Battlefront 2 is where they have single player, right?
Right.
Right, that's cool.
Shit. God. It's an interesting one. Death Stranding, a Kojima game, so it's going to take a while.
That's
Cyberpunk
7 years from now.
2077 are going to be a huge game. That's also going to take a while. Who's further along, I guess, is the question.
Yeah, that's a big question. I haven't seen Cyberpunk 2077.
No one has. They've just put out the key art.
Oh, that's fucking dope looking.
Yeah, it's going to be rad.
This could be cool. I'll play this for sure. This looks like Deus Ex.
Fuck. This is a really good question.
This game looks fucking dope. I'm playing this for sure. It looks like Blade Runner.
I think it's going to go Visceral Star Wars next year. Then I think it'll be... Cyberpunk in 2019.
Bold choice.
And then Death Stranding
2024.
afterwards. I mean, Death Stranding, God only knows how long it's going to take.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
But it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, hopefully.
We'll see.
Marcius. Hey, fam. I watched yesterday's... Oh, hold on, I think it's going to be... It's for sure going to go... Not for sure.
Oh, wow. You're still on this.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Well, it's definitely Death Stranding's last and Visceral's first.
Visceral,
For sure.
Cyberpunk, Death Stranding.
Yeah, it's got to be.
But it just sounds crazy to even think of Cyberpunk being out in 2018 or 2017.
Well,
Or
Kojima's
20
only been developing Death Stranding
19.
for what, like a year now?
Well, who the hell knows how much he's actually doing? They're putting the meat on the bones, which isn't good. But Cyberpunk is so big. Cyberpunk, Death Stranding. Moving on, sorry.
Okay.
Marcius. Hey fam, I watched yesterday's episode after work and you guys had me dying from laughter. Keep up the great work. P.S. I have extra Green Arrow Lego Dimensions figures. Would you want one? I have
a
one and
handful
I've
of
given
those
away a
things,
bunch,
yeah.
so no, we're good. You can give them out to the community. Go get it. Sushi Girl Alley says, hey guys, Greg, I posted more Bat Fam cosplay photos on my blog from MegaCon 2017 in Orlando. I'm Nightwing. I think you tweeted them at me too, right? I'm gonna open them up here. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll give them to Kevin. Kevin, you gonna open them up? No, I'm putting it at the top. Well, yeah, they are, but I'm putting it at the top of the dock. Okay, here we go. Are people seeing them yet? There we go. So you're Nightwing here. This is a good-looking Nightwing. Nice. I wish I could do cool cosplay.
Sorry, I was just watching a clip of Andy coming in again. It's such a good bit. We can't let that die.
What do you think of this cosplay, Nick?
Let me see.
And I'll tell you this too, Nick. You're literally one strike away from losing your computer during the morning shows.
Dude, I'm talking to the chat.
One
I'm on
strike
Twitter.
away.
I'm
One
being the
strike away.
fucking social media manager we all
One
want
strike.
me to be. Let me see. You know what's amazing about this is, like, who gets to be the car?
That is the best cosplay right there. The person cosplaying as the Batmobile is
No,
doing
I
great.
think this is great.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
I've never had the balls to cosplay, but I've wanted to. Secretly, I've wanted to cosplay.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know, we should all do it.
I agree.
We should all, I don't know why we don't, probably because we're super fucking busy all the time. But, you know, we talked about doing, dressing up for some Let's Plays, things like that.
Yeah.
I get super excited about that.
Yeah. We still need to do that too.
I know. There's a lot of cool, like, semi-quasi-professional cosplay, like, costume makers out there that do
Yeah.
cosplay costumes. That's so fucking cool, and they're so talented. But, yeah, I've never had the cojones to squeeze my ass into a neoprene outfit.
Okay.
Just go for gold, you know?
Yeah. Nate Sticker gave a tip. It says, Nick and Greg, love the stuff you do. I really enjoyed the Friday the 13th stream. With that said, who is your favorite of the big three? Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, or Michael Myers? Mine is Michael, says Nate.
Oh, Freddy for me all the way. I was never a Friday the 13th fan. I always loved Nightmare on Elm Street. That used to terrify the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Mike Myers just seemed weird to me. It was always a weird franchise to me. Freddy was always terrifying. Like there's nothing more terrifying than not being able to go to sleep because I love sleeping.
I honestly I like Jason the most grown up,
Right.
so I'll stick with him. But I think I appreciated Freddy's personality the most.
Yeah,
The
Freddy
fact
had
that he fucked
character.
with you. He fucked with you a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wasn't just killing you.
The thing about Jason and Mike Myers is they're pretty much the same character.
Right.
Just looming, like, lumbering, big, unstoppable monsters. Freddy was always like, you want an ice cream cone? You're like, oh my god, he's the ice cream man right now? You know what I mean? It's like, who the fuck was he, right?
Yeah.
He would just, you're right,
He
he
could
would
be
just
anything.
totally screw with you in your dreams. He was always either your dad, or your brother, or your significant other.
Somebody
Maybe you were
fucking-
making out with
yeah,
him,
exactly.
you were fucking him, you
Yeah,
didn't know you were fucking
exactly,
Freddy, and you're like,
exactly.
shit, he was good. Now I'm conflicted.
What do I do?
Can I
I
stay
don't want to
asleep?
kill you. Can I
Right.
stay asleep?
Can we just keep this love affair
Can we
going?
just, let this go for a while, Freddy? You're teaching me the pleasures of the flesh. GameTron 3030, shout out to my hot wife Heather, who's currently out of town making fat cash, and who has allowed me to stay home from work alone and consume frightening amounts of pizza. Good luck at Kinda Funny Live 3.
Man, you got a good life
I got a
going
winner
on,
right
man.
there with Heather. Good job.
When Heather gets back, give her a little squeeze for Uncle Nicky.
Nate Di Damizio. How do you? That looks like an Italian name. How do I pronounce that?
Yeah, I think you nailed it.
The Damizio. Putting
Di Damasio, I think maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
Di Damasio.
Putting a benefit concert
Demizio?
for a hole in the wall gang can't mean. Let's try this again. He didn't put periods in here. Putting on a benefit concert for hole in the wall gang camp mean a lot if you could share it. Love you. And it's a get involved link here. I'll toss it in the chat for you. There you go. Go there. Meow, 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 meow. All right, hold on. Lex King gave a tip. About to hop on Bart over to Pier 39, boys. I'm at L_B_B on Twitter, and I'm finding out that more of you know me than I thought. Please talk to me. I'm here by myself and hoping to make lifelong friends. Well, Lex, you got to make the first move and talk to them. Remember, everybody Kinda Funny Live 3 is your best friend. You can talk to any of them. They're all cool kids. No dicks are going to be there, except guys named Dick.
There will be lots of penises there too. If I'm guessing, the penis to vagina ratio at Kinda Funny Live 3 is going to probably be about 8 to 1, 10 to 1.
I don't know. Why'd you start with the dicks
What do you
to
think?
vagina?
We said there's not going to be a lot of dicks there. I'm like, well, there's going to be at least 7 dicks there.
Tuckers, puckers. Yeah, I got it right. Hey, Nick. Do you have thoughts on a hairstyle I can use? I have thick Middle Eastern hair, so it's either shave it off or let it go puffy. I sent a pic to you on Twitter.
Well, let's look. What's his name?
Tucker Pucker.
Tucker Pucker.
And that's our final tip. I'm calling it. Now we're jumping in the chat for 3 and 3.
I tried to fix the tips, so hopefully it'll work out for you now.
Cool.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks,
We'll
Drew.
see.
You're a good man, Kev.
You want some Cheetos,
Now I'm good.
Nicholas?
Nope, did I miss it? Let's see if it's Tucker Puck. Nope. He hasn't tweeted anything.
Now, this is one of those things
I'll find it.
that you can never, I'm not going to believe. All right? Because it seems like bullshit. It's coming from an unconfirmed source here.
Right.
King Seas 13 says, breaking news, new open world Superman game from the Batman devs. Now, I don't believe that for a second. I'm not going to get excited. I am going to Google around real quick.
But if it were real, that'd be pretty exciting, right?
Doesn't seem real. Not seeing anything yet. Not getting my hopes up.
It's right. No, it's not there. Now, I don't see Tucker Pucker. I don't see a tweet. I'm sorry. Maybe you tweeted at the wrong Nick Scarpino. Tweet at Nick_Scarpino. Let me know your hair. I'll give you as much advice as possible. Having said that, here's what the advice is going to be. Get that tight fade, dog. Tight fade, beard. Oh, it's power. It's so powerful. Or shaved head. If you're going to shave your head, cool, but still fade it. Fade it up to the shave, down to the beard. It's power. It's powerful. It feels good. If that makes sense. Let's see what else is happening in the chat right now. Hi, Greg and Nick. After seeing Wonder Woman, what is your outlook on the DCEU going forward? Still not great, but they showed that they have a decent enough team behind it. I think Jeff Johns and I think Patty Jenkins are a good combo. I don't think Patty Jenkins is going to direct any more movies in the DC universe, but she did a great job. I think they told a really fun story, and I think the movie stands on its own 2 feet, which is really all you can ask from most superhero movies these days, with the exception of everything Marvel's doing, which generally is really good. Cage Kami 85 says just saw the rumor, but that's been going around for years though.
Yeah, the one that I'm finding off of it is off of the Game Rant thing here.
While you're looking that up, you should look at people are saying Aisha Tyler is not hosting the Ubisoft this year.
Aww.
So a lot of people are saying that. We should look up and verify whether or not that's news, because that sucks. We love Aisha Tyler, which means that if she's not at E3, it'll break my heart. Every once in a while I see her and she remembers my name and she says, "Hi, Nick." And my heart melts and I feel important.
She's a good lady.
For 5 seconds.
We're big fans.
And then I go about my day feeling blessed.
Aww.
Lucid Reem says, "Nick, I love you, but your haircut is terrible."
What the fuck?
No, these people are delusional.
No, that's a great haircut. Don't
Again.
listen to him.
Tweet at me, Lucid Reem. Let's see what your hair looks like, my friend. Here's my guess. It's a matted blob of shit underneath an
Whoa!
old hat you had from college that your wife's desperately trying to get you to fucking throw away because it's got the ugly ass sweat stains.
Oh, I hate those
Let me
hats.
see what you got, my
Those
friend.
hats are gross.
Tweet at Nick_Scarpino with your hair right now. I don't need to see your stupid face. Just here to here, my friend. We're having a hair off. It's a hair off.
Wow, there's a hair off happening right now.
It's a hair off.
I'm excited to see the hair off go. I'm ready to come back now. I'm sorry I went away on my journey to try to figure out information here, but I couldn't. There was no information to find.
Frog and Bullfish 89 says, "Nick, do you feel betrayed that there was another Nick on the Kind of Funny Games cast?" I don't feel betrayed, but holy shit was it confusing. Because we can hear through the walls, and you'd be like, "Now, Nick, what do you think?" And I'd be like, "Shit, was I supposed to be paying attention?" Like always?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
You know how sometimes you catch me dreaming? You catch me fantasizing?
Sure.
And or just
You mean
looking up random
all the
pictures on the
time?
internet?
Yeah, you're just looking at internet pictures.
How dare you? How dare you? I've been very present for at least 80% of this show this morning.
We're going into subscriber-only mode. Doing the 3 and 3. We've done our 3 from over here. One to close it out, though, is Frog and Bullfish 89. Greg, am I the only one that used to smell my sister's hot friend's sitting area post-weekend sleepovers when I was young?
What the fuck? Read that again?
Nope, we're not reading it again. That is your shout out for that new segment that I talked about that we never ever did again, of the most alarming comment of the day.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, let's not do that. Look, I like to take it up to 1,000 feet, but some of these sick motherfuckers in the chat, they like to take it up to 10,000 feet. You know what I'm talking about? Sneak.
Tyson Rhino says excitement level for Kind of Funny Live 3.
He's asking us or just saying he has an excitement level that he's not going to share with us?
He's asking, it was a question. What is our excitement level for Kind of Funny Live 3?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I was worried about the show last week. Tim has been hard at work crunching at a lot of the assets and a lot of the programming for the show.
He's been crushing some ass.
We did a few rehearsals last night for some stuff that we got going on. We've got a lot of fun people coming. I'm fucking through the roof for this. I think it's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I really do. I've said this before. I think we're doing it right this year. The show is going to be the show, and then we get to just hang out with the VIP people on Sunday.
Yeah.
Drink our faces off at the Foundry, play some games,
Play some cards.
get hammered, and we're taking Monday off.
Hell,
that's gonna be
well, we
fantastic.
do the morning show and then we take the afternoon off.
Am I doing that?
No, you're not. It's me and
No,
Andy.
I don't care.
Because you're too old.
I don't care.
You're blown
I'll do
out.
it.
I'm taking you on for the Kind of Funny Nintendo World Championship. Would have beat you so bad at Mario Kart. Win it back. Your spirit will be crushed.
Here's what you say every single time
Sure.
you play me.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat you so bad, your spirit's going to be crushed.
Yeah.
Now, we can look back. We have video reference for all of these times.
I don't know.
Where I was the one pleasantly surprised that I won because of my natural talents. And
Sure.
you were the one legitimately, and I'm not even joking, fuming about the fact that you lost this stupid toy plastic bug.
I wasn't upset when I lost to you during yoga.
Sure.
That was a miscalculation on my part.
That was a the bad strategy.
I got mad
Poor
in
strategy.
Boston when you cheated. When you cheated. When you and Seb went off to the side and you fucking learned about this secret. Dino taught you this path I did not know. I did not get to see.
First off, and I quote, "Hey guys, it's me, Dino. I'm going to show you the
That's
different...
the quote!
Yeah, I'm going to show you the different routes you can take with the snake right now, just to let you guys know. Cool? I said yes. You said fine, whatever, because you were off entertaining the 4 people that were in the... You had an audience, and you were like, I got to entertain these people, even though it was before the show started, right? Dino shows me, I'm like, cool, got it. Had no idea you weren't paying attention, because you're always on it. I'm usually the one not paying attention. If you remember, if you want to think back to 5 minutes ago, when I was looking at pictures of Audis online instead of paying attention to our show.
Yeah.
So I just assumed you were paying attention. Now, is it cheating that someone said, hey, here's a route you should take, who is the developer of the game.
Yeah, that is cheating.
And I took the route, and
Yeah.
you didn't because you weren't paying
I
attention.
I had to,
Now, what's funny about it is,
I have the weight of Kind of Funny on my shoulders.
You do. You're the Atlas.
Since I fucking started the YouTube channel Game Over, Greg.
You did.
And so I'm sorry
did.
that, yes, when the audience is there, when someone needs to talk to me, I talk to them, unlike you, who just shuts down in the middle of fucking news stories all the time. We're settling this at Kind of Funny Live 3.
Kiss.
No, I wanted it to. We were ratcheting up the tension to sell the
guys,
thing,
we're
and then
selling
you.
the package, bro. I'm about to leave the show right now.
I was gonna leave.
I'm about to quit. I'm about to quit the Kind of Funny Morning Show until we settle this, which will be on Saturday. Spoilers, because it's part of the show.
Are you on? Are you on tomorrow?
We're not doing it tomorrow, are we?
Are we not doing the morning show
No,
tomorrow?
no morning show.
Oh,
tomorrow.
really?
Yeah, I got load-ins and shit we gotta do. We gotta
Oh,
turn on all these cameras.
I apologize to everybody.
Yeah.
We should have probably told people that, but I mean, they probably expected it. No, see, it's on. I'm not mad. I ain't mad. It is on the schedule for tomorrow, followed by do not book anything. So I assumed you were doing the morning show and then close.
If you guys want to, we can try to figure that out. But I know that Kevin's
No.
got to pack a lot of stuff.
I totally get you. I mean, Kind of Funny Live is a big deal. We can do that.
Okay.
Everybody can watch this show again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it, right?
There won't be any news on Friday. There very seldom is.
When do I have to be there?
You don't have to be there until probably 3 o'clock for rehearsals.
We're taking all the cameras.
Who wants to watch me play Friday the 13th tomorrow from my couch with my PlayStation? I chat. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see
God, here we go.
that? Do you want to see that? Do you want to see that? Do you want to see that?
Where have you
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Chat. Do you want to come over and sit on the couch and play games with me tomorrow?
Yeah, I would like to. My name is Andy, and I'll watch you play Friday the 13th. Rap in, your verse.
Hey, I won't be there because I'll be working my ass off dealing with my brother who's already giving me shit because he knows I'm stressed and he likes to do it a lot. It's funny for him.
I need a haircut.
Get your haircut.
I need a haircut.
Get your sexy on. Get your haircut on.
That's copyrighted.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought we were gonna. Bye, Andy.
All right, cool. So, guys, tomorrow, 11 o'clock
Go.
a.m. here on twitch.tv/kindoffunny games. No Kind of Funny morning show. Instead, is that really the guy?
That's him. He is wearing an old
That is
sweaty
fucking
hat.
awesome. It'll be me playing Friday the 13th with Genevieve Saint-Ange, Portillo, and maybe Andy Cortez. Andy, are you really in?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
I think they need me though.
Oh, do you need him?
Probably. We should talk about that afterward.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Boninger.
You're on the morning show.
Oh, hi.
It's blown up. It's blown up in my face, babe.
What's happening?
I was calling because we're gonna do the morning show. We're not doing the morning show tomorrow, and I don't have to
Okay.
be to Kind of Funny Live 3 for a very long time. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna stream Friday the 13th from our house on our couch with you and Portillo,
Okay.
and then I invited Andy over to play with us too.
Okay.
And then I said, "Do you want to?" I was gonna call you and say, "Do you want to make Andy breakfast?"
Sure.
But then in the middle of it, Nick's like, "We might need Andy," so I don't even know if we have Andy now. And then also in the middle of that, I remembered my mom and her husband are arriving at that time. So like, we're gonna have a pretty packed house while we play Friday the 13th. But it'll be fine. Big old Jamie Kennedy loves some Friday the 13th.
Do a big land party.
Big LAN party.
Yeah.
There you go. I can buy some Cheetos. I can get some Mountain Dew going. It'll be a real house party.
All right, cool. I'll keep you posted on what we're gonna do. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
All right, bye.
She fell in love with the Cheetos.
She did.
I'm proud. And they had twang in them.
You got yourself a sweet wife there.
I know. I did
You
really
don't
well,
deserve
right?
that shit. Don't fuck it up. Oh my God, we're back again. I'll read some in the chat. Let's go into the 3 and 3. Can we do this?
A number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you calling?
I'm very upset with one man or woman in the chat named Shredberg. He or she put a phone number in the chat, said call me. I called you. But then I noticed after the fact it was 8675309. So it's on me a little bit. But you gave an area code which threw it all off. I thought maybe
That's
the best
really good.
6 area code.
That's really good. That's really good.
916.
Because back home, 956 is from my hometown. and there was a girl named Karen who owned 956-867-5309.
She hated that, I bet.
And she ended up changing her number, yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
'Cause,
Jenny,
I think
who
everybody who had Sprint had the prefix of 867 back in the day.
And fucking Shredberg just lolling it up in the chat now. Just having a good time at my expense.
You fucking loser!
I like it when you lose.
Hey, what? No!
What? The champ!
I thought we were building up to a good point there.
We were.
We
and then
really
Andy
had
just-
something good, and
just
Andy
destroyed
started.
it, telling us to kiss, and then we went in for it because we're very
I
attracted
mean, what are we
to
gonna
each other.
do?
There is a latent sexuality between us that we need to address at some point. At one point, we're just gonna have a giant boy orgy.
No, that's
Man
not.
orgy. Man orgy is what I meant. Young man orgy? Have a dick fight?
Dick fight!
Dick fight! Where's that sound coming from?
Outside.
Are there children playing in the outside? Have we done the 3 and 3 yet? Oh my god, are you actually calling?
Big Bad Beluga?
Hello?
Big Bad Beluga?
Yes, that is me.
Hi, I'm Greg Miller from Kinda Funny. How are you?
Oh, hello, Greg. I'm doing great.
I've been thinking for a long time about eliminating the Twitch chat and just having phone numbers that we call. How does that sound?
That sounds phenomenal.
How's the show going for you today?
It's going pretty well. I'm actually on the train on my way to the airport right now.
For Kinda Funny Live 3?
Yes.
Nice!
Yay! Big Bad Beluga!
His name is Big Bad Beluga.
He's our friend, and we dance and we sing when we call him.
Andy's back! He came back!
Bad Beluga! Big Bad Beluga! That, Andy and I were dancing and singing for you.
God,
Sorry.
okay. Well, this makes it okay when I touch you. I just want you to know. Oh, yeah.
I know.
Get
It'll
that
be
right shoulder.
available on
That right
youtube.com/kindafunny afterwards.
And I'll watch it.
Good. Well, cool. I can't wait to hang out with you.
Yeah, will do.
Are you going to the Foundry tonight?
Yes. I still need somewhere to sleep tonight, though.
Oh, you're that guy
he's
too.
that guy.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I will. I mean, are you hitting up the forums and the Facebook and all that?
Yeah, I've hopped on everything and hopefully I'll find somewhere.
It'll work out.
Some lovely best friend will
Just offer
have
that
me
you'll pay
under
for
their
the
roof.
hotel. Like you'll help out.
Well, yeah, you'll pitch in for a hotel for a night, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm sure it'll come together. All right. Well, we'll see you in a little bit then.
All right, will do.
All right. Love you. Bye.
See you Saturday. Love you.
Bye.
That was nice of you.
What a nice young
It was
man.
really nice of you.
I'm enjoying that we now have singing and dancing on the show. If I'm being honest.
The thing about this show that fascinates me is that we can do whatever we want with it. It's really about the sheer entertainment value and less about anything else.
No.
We
Hey,
do news. We do news.
Hey, well, and we have, I think in the past, the teeter-totters out there, I'm reading the feedback. I think today was a really good discussion of news.
I think so,
I tried
too.
to keep it on task, and then
think
we
so,
lost
too.
you at the end when you got distracted by the pretty things.
There's a couple
Now,
things
this one
I gotta
doesn't
see.
sound
We're
right.
tweeting at me and
Bertimus
shit.
Prime 86 says, call me ASAP 911.
Don't do that.
Well, I'm not gonna
Please
do
don't
that.
do that.
I'm
They don't
not
like
gonna
it when you
do
do
that.
it.
Yeah,
They don't like
yeah.
it when you prank call 911.
Look and see, now we're just all joking around here. I think we've had a good, I think we've
We
done,
did. We did
we've
a
done
great
a lot of
run.
good things here.
Should we go into sub-only mode?
We already did. That's
did.
what this all came from.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
I don't know.
Don't answer that question.
Okay.
Don't fucking with your stupid attitude. Well, this was fun. We had a great show today.
Yeah, we did have a really
I
good
think
show.
we had a
today.
great show today,
Yeah, I
everyone.
agree.
Thanks so
I
much
agree.
for joining us live.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. Tomorrow, there will not be a morning show as all the cameras are going to the Regency Ballroom to get ready for Kinda Funny Live 3. If you haven't bought a ticket, there's still a few available. Head over to kindafunny.com/KFL3. Hang out with us, all the best friends. If you're here, or coming here to San Francisco, remember, there's a whole bunch of community meetups. You can get those over on the forums. You can get them at Joey Noel. You can get them, I've tweeted them out. Folsom Street Foundry tonight. I think they're going to Pier 39 right now. Tomorrow they're doing food trucks. There's a Wonder Woman screening on Sunday if you're not going to the VIP meet and greet thing. There's a bunch of good shit to do. Oh, and of course, Heel Kick tomorrow night. 11:55 showing. I'll be there. Screening the movie I'm in and co-produced along with the
fun.
creators, doing a thing.
That's so fun.
Doing a little Q&A.
Say hi to Danny for me.
I will. I think Cool Greg's gonna come because he likes wrestling. It's Friday night.
Yeah. Midnight showing. Midnight showing? Midnight showing.
Midnight showing.
Yeah. The Clay Theater.
No, that's
Over
why
podcasts.
that's why they started saying Friday at 11:55 p.m. to make sure it's clear for people like you what's happening. Yeah.
It's going to be you in the central time. You in
Kevin did
central
like the
time.
most like high wave. I'm like, yeah, go. No, I understand that too. So yeah, no morning show tomorrow, but I will stream Friday the 13th from my house. My mother will be arriving. Her husband will be arriving. Porty will be there. You can see the new couch. You can see Geneviève Saint-Ange. It'll be off a PlayStation Eye camera and a little Mikey thing, so I'm sure the quality won't be great, but yeah, deal with it. You know what I mean? We're hanging out, having fun. Yeah, that's the pimpin' stuff. Support us on Twitch, support us on Patreon. We'll see you Kind of Funny live. Let's jump into who's subbed today. Remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can use that free sub for us. You can get Gone Home for free right now.
Do you think I can hang myself with this thing?
No.
No, not even, no, trust me.
Think we
No
just
way.
snap?
No.
If
I
we
have a
rated
really
it first,
thick
maybe.
neck.
Timmy Two Pistols, subscribe. Sending some sweet, nasty Alabama love. Go Bama, roll tide. Shredberg, it's our 1 year anniversary. Don't worry about getting me a gift, but where are we going for dinner? Nowhere with your prank phone call numbers. Pimpin' Penguin 96, yay to 4 months. Hope you all have a blast at Kind of Funny Live 3, and I can't wait to hear the announcements from home. Right, remember Kind of Funny Live 3 announcing a whole bunch of future things for Kind of Funny. They will not be locked into Kind of Funny Live 3. There will be a video posted as soon as I record it this afternoon. Well, it won't be posted this afternoon. It'll be posted right after the announcements happen at Kind of Funny Live 3. So if you're not there, no big deal. Remember, there is a community game night Saturday night during Kind of Funny Live 3 if you're not there. And I'm sure all sorts of kids will be periscoping and putting up posts. Hashtag KFL3. The Great Mate. Hope y'all enjoy Kind of Funny Live 3. Heart, I'll be observing from my summer class. Ooh, that hurts. Sezuno, or Cizuno. Wiggles is king. Hot Wheels 97. First time subbing. Can I get a butthole?
Butthole.
Laughing Day, 2x the member I was, 2 times the member I was last month. Like a Foster. I am really amazed that I've made it this far. I really must like being distracted from being an adult. Also want to give some sweet, nasty love to Raven Alexandria. You should tell her to actually subscribe instead of freeloading off my account. Raven, you do what you gotta do.
Messed up.
Keep him here. Pineapple Pizza is the goat. No, it is not. Yuck Stin. Zip ACNA 95. The John Seymour. Jay Gottlieb. Final Boss Network. Thank you for everything you do. You inspired me to create my own podcast called Topicast. It's on iTunes and SoundCloud. Just search for Final Boss Network or soundcloud.com/Final Boss Network and check us out on Facebook.com Final Boss Network. Robo Co NCYMRU. 16-bit bear. Just changed my major to journalism. Will be getting a job at Kind of Funny in 4 years. Maybe we'll be ready for you by then. He says heart. Retrobot Jr. Buttholes. And that's what he said. That's not a subscriber.
Oh, I understand.
Coloring Garrett. Pat McPay. Here's my Amazon money to keep the garbage truck burning. The Big Fudge. DWISEACE50. Monster Bard. When should us plebes be looking for announcements if we're not in SF? During Kind of Funny Live 3. As soon as I walk off stage during the press conference, I will push a video live talking about what we talked about. K Brash. Being on call from the hospital means I can't catch the show live. Love from Michigan Heart. Thank you for working at the hospital. Keep people alive. Axel Ryder. Been following you since the Beyond days. You guys fucking rock. No, you do. Thank you. Comrade. Happy 10 months. And all the best friends for Kind of Funny Live 3. By the way, what kind of candy is Andy? Skittles? Starburst? He's rock candy. Rock hard candy.
Oh, Lord.
Kitwell. Curb stomping Amazon for 8 months and counting. Take your money back. Lucky Rabbit, good luck this weekend, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tyson Rhino, good luck this weekend, guys. Can't wait to see what you have planned. Slightly Jaded Gamer, best of luck with Kind of Funny Live 3. Here is my free whatchamacallit. Dan Limbo, will any former Kind of Funny employees be making surprise appearances at Kind of Funny Live 3? Well, number one, that's not how surprise appearances work. If we told
if we tell you, it's not a surprise.
But also, no, Colin will not be at Kind of Funny Live 3. Unless he's surprising me, which I'd be surprised with. And that's a lot of surprises. Stokes636, just got to SF. Can't wait to see you guys. Tomorrow's events, how 21 plus are they? Are any of the wristbands to give out for peeps under 21? Tomorrow's events, how 21 are they?
Tomorrow's events, I don't know what
Heel
tomorrow's
Kick is a 21 and over event. And then they're going to Grimecraft's thing. I don't have details about that. The forums and other things would. So I can't speak to that.
If it's a Grimecraft's thing, I'm sure, maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Honey Boo Boo, stare at the camera and say, follow bongos for Kevin on Twitter at bongos for Kevin. Then wink at the camera and say butthole. Oh, in 152 days without bongos in 2017. That was a long sub message.
Can you not wink? Is that a thing you can't do?
I'm doing it right
Have we
now.
found your Achilles heel?
Doing it right
No,
now.
you look like you just shit yourself. You look like you're about to cry because you saw you're at that scene at the end of Forrest Gump where he's like, is he smart or is he stupid like me? Fucking cried that
I'm
thing
not
every
a
time.
smart
think
man,
he's-
but I know what
Does
love
he say
is.
stupid? I think he just says like me.
Yeah, no, Nick's indulging a bit.
Well, I think he starts to say stupid, but
Beery,
he's an actor.
all the best guys, keep slipping that chicken, the D. GC's 3. Finally got Twitch Prime. So glad I can support you guys with Moolah. But do everyone have fun at Kind of Funny Live 3. See you on the other side. John E, 1994. Love you guys. Heart. Just IMD 23. Igor FB. Have fun at Kind of Funny Live 3. We will. Thank you for your support. Kari the Cursed. Who of the Kind of Funny team gives the tightest hugs? Not the best, but the tightest.
Who can? Or
Who does?
Does.
I don't think Kevin does, probably. He gives a good tight
I
hug.
do go a nice tight hug. I want you to feel it.
Yeah. Feel the love. Dark Jedi 23. Happy days are here again. It's Kid Steo. No, it's Kid Steo. Won't be able to attend Kind of Funny Live 3 this year, but sure hope to run into you guys at E3. We won't be hard to find. Details in the Gamescast. And then eventually everywhere. Skylar Crabtree was the final subscription for the day. Thank you all. We love and appreciate you. Remember, no Kind of Funny morning show tomorrow. However, I'll be on playing Friday the 13th at 11 a.m. And then my mother will walk in the middle of it, just like when I was a grown boy. I guess I wasn't streaming then. Streaming didn't exist, but you understand what I'm saying. I'm playing something, she'll walk in. That's how it's gonna be. Jen will be there and Porty will be there. Okay. Until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.
Bye.